All right, we are back. RSU 78 in the Rangeley Lakes area has a 1-hour delay this morning, and Hancock County Technical Center has no heat today, so no classes there. Wish they'd cancel things when there's no heat in this building.
Yeah, right? Well, there'd be news about, what, 2 months a year?
You're not going to
Sorry,
get
Sharon.
get
That's
into
your
that?
battle to pick, not mine.
Oh, thanks, Todd.
I'll pick other
Thanks
ones.
for having my back.
Well,
That's awesome.
I'm not in the studio right now where it's, an ice bath. It's a little warmer on my floor. Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's warm everywhere this morning. Feels really good to catch a break from that Arctic air. It's around 40 degrees, except in some of those mountain valleys, which is why the Rangeley Lakes has a little delay. Some black ice issues there, and some of the outlying areas that haven't had a recent treatment of salt or sand also may be a little slick. So be careful for some black ice. We've got warmth on the eastern seaboard, we've got cold out west, and we've got frigid air in Canada. And where this air mass clashes with the warm one, we've got ourselves an insane storm that's taking up so much space and real estate. It stretches from Texas all the way to the Maine-Canadian border, and there's a lot of frozen precip in here, even down in the Lone Star State there of Texas. For us right now, there's not a whole lot happening. There are some wet flakes up in the mountains mixing with some chilly raindrops, and again, some black ice issues for the Rangeley Lakes and some of the other mountain valleys. Sprinkles and light showers for the rest of us, but it should be a pretty smooth commute. This particular model is doing a terrible job at seeing that radar and seeing those raindrops and snowflakes right now. So there will be more of them, but it is going to be damp. A lot of the roads are wet, or some of them may be a little slushy or slick up north, depending on where you are and how recently they've been treated. Midday, we'll have showers around. They'll become steadier this afternoon. Some wet flakes will continue in the mountains, but we're all still mild right up through sunset. That's when we get a wet ride home. You'll need the wipers driving home as the rain gets steadier. North of Route 2, however, it will be snow. And at first it'll be wet snow, and it'll be kind of sticky snow. And then it'll get fluffy and dry during the overnight as the cold air comes pouring in. Along with that rain-snow line will come crashing down to the coastline by late evening. And look at this. We start ripping snow after dark tonight, and we'll pile it up pretty quickly. Now, aloft, we aren't going to get rid of the entire warm air. The entire column is not going to be below freezing, which tells me we're going to see a big-time sleet bomb along the coastline. Later tonight through tomorrow morning, it'll be sleeting. It'll be pinging off of windshields, pinging off of your windows at home. You may even be awakened by those loud little pings and noises. Inland, we'll get drier and fluffy snow, and that'll continue through the morning commute. I still think there'll be sleet tomorrow morning along the coast, and then we finally scour it out and get into some snow for the tail end of the event along the coastline, and then it all moves on out of here in the afternoon. Snow amounts still very impressive for Bangor, Augusta north, Lewiston north through the Oxford Hills through the western Maine mountains. Looks like 8 to 12 inches. Along the coastline, though, holding down amounts because of the sleet. In fact, south of Portland, only 2 to 4 inches of sleet. As you look north, it'll be less snow, but all snow. It's just farther away from the storm and the moisture source, and it looks like the drier air will win the battle with the moisture first. If anything adjusts from here on out, I could see the coastline going down with snowfall totals because of an increased period, longer duration of sleet. So we'll keep an eye on that. These numbers from Portland on up through the mid-coast and down east might come into a 2 to 4 inch range for snowfall. We'll see how that plays out with today's information. Storm's gone for the weekend. You know what isn't gone? The Arctic air. Looks like another frigid weekend. 20 on Saturday, mid-20s on Sunday. Although I like Sunday, there won't be any wind, so it'll be nice being outside. There's the marine forecast from the Weather Service, seas 4 to 5 feet. Rain developing today, becomes steadier this evening, changes to sleet tonight, and then finally to snow tomorrow as the temperatures crash over the next 24 hours. Storm's gone tomorrow afternoon. Sunny over the weekend, but it's really, really cold. Next week, I don't see a big storm early next week. There may be a period of snow or just some snow showers on Tuesday. The nice thing is the Arctic air retreats back up into Canada, and it's more normal. Low to mid 30s, something like that, which we can handle.
That'll be
better.
a cakewalk compared to what we've been through. Sub-zero. All right, thank you, Sarah.